Emmerdale reveals Ray's ominous plan for April as danger continues. Emmerdale's Ray, Joe Absalom, is setting his sights on April Windsor, Amelia Flanagan, as the gangster continues to prey on the village's youngsters. Viewers know that Dylan Penders was stabbed in the leg with a pitchfork by Kyle, after he broke into Butler's farm to look for more drugs on Ray's orders. Dylan refused to go to the hospital for the injury, but on Monday's episode he was found collapsed by April, who brought him to the veterinary surgery. Paddy eventually agreed to treat Dylan and also allowed him to stay at his house to save the teen from sleeping rough again. Later Dylan was approached by Ray, who said that he'd be in touch soon with a little job he'd need him to do. In tonight's episode, Tuesday, August 5th, April asked Dylan how his night at Paddy's had gone. When Dylan said he was going into town to see hostels, April offered to go with him, but he started acting suspicious. Eventually Dylan shared that he was going to see his drug counselor, and it was private. Dylan actually went to the pub to meet Ray, who paid him for his last job and offered him another one. But Dylan said he didn't want it as he was finding it too hard to lie to everyone, name-checking April as someone he cared about. Ray replied, "I knew there was a girl," telling Dylan he understood if he wanted to take a holiday from real life. When Dylan saw April again, she told him she knew he was lying about seeing a counselor earlier. Paddy and Marlon then appeared and told Dylan they'd found out how he'd really hurt his leg. However, they had decided, for April's sake, to let him stay. Dylan then swore on April's life that he would stay out of trouble and they could trust him. But later Ray was heard on the phone telling someone Dylan now has a girlfriend who is sweet and innocent, adding, "She can definitely be useful to us."